Ooh, well, it's your girl, Ooh, the scarf lady, and you are a jewel. And let me tell you something. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't be out here. It is raining, damp, cold as all get out. I'm heading to the garbage, because before it gets too bad out, and I'm checking my mail, because I might not come out for another couple days, depend, and get myself on in this house. It is where Wisdom Wednesday. Hope everyone have a wonderful day. Honey, boom, boom, boom. Ooh, I ain't lying. It's cold. Okay? I don't come outside half stepping. But I'm about to step myself right back on in this house. And I didn't have no mail. I took my trash out. And Scarf Lady, Jewelz. Woo, let me tell you. It is freezing. And I do mean that. Do you hear me? Freezing. I'm not exaggerating. It is so freaking cold out. My goodness, it's that tricky weather. And oh boy, I'm telling you, it don't make no sense. It is really cold out. I mean, like, sometimes, even if you check the weather before you come outside, sometimes they be lying, okay? Honey, boom, I heard about my behind right back up in this house. I sure did. Because again, here we go. Sorry it's dark or whatever, but I'm about to head in here and do my all-time routine when I come in this house. Take my jacket off, keys down. Boy. And, sometimes you could self-contaminate things. I don't understand that. But see, it's like this. Next time I go outside, I grab my keys, right? That's the whole point of me. When I come into the house, that's why I always wash. Because I don't touch my keys. I do not go nowhere near my eyes, mouth, nose, or anything. Because, again, it's outside. Even if you don't touch nothing, you still could be bringing particles. If you think about it, if you vacuum, right here, I'm drying off my hands, y'all. Vacuum and stuff. Whew. It's cold out there. I am so serious. When you vacuum, all the particles and stuff that be in your vacuum cleaner, and I say to myself, how do you vacuum and all this stuff be in your vacuum container? And I'm like, where did this come from? Right? Where did it come from? I'm still here. I'm about to sit my table. I got like one of those tables that when you sit in the living room, bedroom, wherever you choose to sit, you can be sitting outside. And this is what I use when I'm sitting in my living room. I don't know if I'm going way back on this. Did I put this up too high? Or was it down? Hold on, y'all. I'm still here. I don't know if y'all remember when your grandfather and grandmother back in the days, okay, I raised it up, darn, had those tables. I have to turn some light on this subject because when it rains and stuff, it makes it dark and stuff like that. And oh goodness, your grandfather and your grandmother used to eat dinner or whatever, and they had those dinner trays. My grandfather and grandmother back in the days, ooh-wee. I mean, something I ain't got no business, but I'm gonna tell you something. I don't believe in throwing away food, and I'm hungry, and sometimes I get tired of cooking. I said cooking. I want something quick though. Sometimes you get tired of cooking. And I love it. Like I said, I'm still a work in progress. But I tell you what, I don't eat half the stuff I used to. I don't eat no sweets. Yes. My grandbabies is getting so big and tall. And I don't know if I'm going all over the place. But it's okay. I told my daughter that I am so glad that I'm able to buy my grandchildren like Easter gifts, the kids, okay, dresses and pants or shorts or whatever, and it makes me feel good. First off, it kind of reminds me of how it was when I had my children. They are my children. I have 9 kids, okay? Put that down in history. 9 kids. So it reminds me of how I was with my kids. I have 5 grandbabies. They still my kids, okay? Somebody mess with them, they messing with my heart, okay? And like 2 of their birthdays is in November. So one's November the 9th, one's November the 16th, okay? And sometimes I would have their birthdays together, but I also made sure they celebrated their birthdays separate. Like one year I might have their birthday together on her brother's, which is the 9th. Then I switch and have his birthday on hers. And then I let her have a party by herself and him have a party by himself. And so with my grandchildren, I try to do it that same way. Like I have 2 that's in a different state. Actually 3. Well, actually all of them is, but 2 closer. I say it like that. And so the ones that's further, I take care of them first, then the other one, and then the other 2. And the reason why I do it like that is because I don't like to wait till last minute. Easter's in April. Enough time, okay? And that's just how it is. And I told my daughter this morning, I'm in a good mood. I told my daughter, I said, I am blessed to be able to do it. Oftentimes, when you do stuff from your heart, no one told you to do it or asked you to do it, okay? It makes you feel good. I would rather buy them something than buy myself something, especially if I don't need it. I don't mind buying them little like gifts and stuff, or I'm not too keen on candy. No, 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 no. Have I bought them candy? They'll tell you. Go in the store. Don't go near that candy. Grandma ain't buying you no candy. My mom was like that with us. Me and my oldest sister, she get on here, comment, share, subscribe. She would tell you that me and her love vegetables and fruits. And that's how it is with me now. My biggest problem was potato chips, potatoes, and stuff like that. Sweets, maybe monthly when we had that time of the month for us women. But now, I don't buy no candy, no cookies, no pies, nothing. I don't even buy sugar. I'm getting better with the meats. I don't really buy meats. I bought some shrimps, but chicken and beef and all that stuff, I don't buy that. I'm a work in progress. This is my story, okay? So I like doing that. But no, it's just how I change. And things is you got to take baby steps and gradually take them and everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's what works for me. Sometimes when people tell you things or show you, I can remember one time one of my children, I ain't put no name on it. 2 of us was on the diet. The other one was doing it, but she wasn't ready. So I'm saying all that to say, just because we're doing it That don't mean you have to do it. And what works for me don't work for you. But we can also stand to give somebody some type of pointers, tips, uh, uh, suggestions, clues, or whatever, to kind of put the thought in their head, because sometimes we don't know which way to go. I think a couple of months back or a month or so, I had put a video on here saying I was confused. And I was. Sometimes still is. But I ain't worried about it. My motto is this. I told my son yesterday and I told my daughter, I'm going to leave it alone. I ain't going to say it is what it is. To me, for my age, I think that is so childish for me to say. I don't care what no one else do. I don't like that. Because I am grown enough, old enough to know my do's, don't, wants, and needs. Okay? And regardless, this ain't talking about a relationship. It's anything. It is what it is if I don't go and get that. It is what it is if I take and give somebody else and I don't. Our relationship. Should nobody be saying that in a relationship either. Some people don't care, but I can't even go there because I can care less too. But it's where wisdom, Wednesday. You have a wonderful day. I still got my I don't know what you call this thing, I forget what it's called, okay? But it's something on my head. I love putting things on my head. And the reason why is because, again, I don't pick in my head a lot. I don't comb out my hair a lot. I wash it, condition it, braid it, oil it, and then when I feel the need to take it down and wash it again and do whatever I do, that's when I do it. I don't pick up my hair, so next time I take my hair down, it's going to be a little bit longer. And my kids do the same thing. You can, like, say, for instance, if your hair is in a ponytail, instead of combing it out, brush it, put the rubber band, whatever you call them twisty things on your head, and call it a day. You don't have to pull and tug at your hair. That's why people have split ends, okay? I know a lot, okay? Listen, because I teach you. When your hair, back in the days when everybody used to get perms and your roots grow, that's one thing I never did. I never tugged at my roots. Because you're pulling dead, it could be dead hair, it could be, actually is fresh hair, okay? But it don't need to be pulled from the roots because you're causing your hair to split. Come on now. So I do that and my children do too. Instead of me pulling and taking the ponytail, I brush it where it is, put a rubber band on it, and call it a day. I do not care what nobody say about me. That's my method. And I'm one for not letting a whole bunch of people in my hair. So I trust my daughter, of course. And my mom used to do my hair. I had one, two, three four Scorpios. My mom, Bridget, Ruthie, and what's that lady's name? At a body shop, she used to do it. It was right at the tip of my tongue. But anyhow, all of them were Scorpios, and I used to say they had growing hands. That's just what I used to say, okay? This is my story, okay? So, but other than that, and the only reason why I stick with them at that point in time, this was back years ago, is because my hair wasn't falling out. But when my daughter got older, she used to do my hair. And then when she lived with me and then she here, I let her do it because she's really good at what she do. She could do my eyebrows. She could do my makeup. She could do my hair. I don't wear makeup. This last night, I washed my face with some plain warm water, a white washcloth. Dollar Tree got some good ones. You get 3 in the thing, and they microfiber, okay? I washed my face with Hazel. I got me some cotton because I had a bump right there. Wash my face. washed my face, and I took that witch hazel and rubbed it all on my face and everything. And it just makes your face real smooth. So on here, babbling, talking, having a good day. You have a good day. You are Jewel. We all are, okay? And again, don't let nobody steal your joy and tell you, hey, sometimes you can have a good day and then later on in the evening, I'm that type of person. Later on in the evening, I feel some kind of way. It's not that I'm sad. It's just that there's a reason behind it, okay? So, if you have someone, or if you need someone, or if you need to feel a certain type of way, find a way. I'm working at it. Because it ain't always a person that's going to make you feel the way you want to feel. You have to make yourself feel a certain way too. And that's what I'm learning. Okay? I was the one that wanted acceptance. Who don't? My daughter told me this morning, and I told her, I said, go listen to my YouTube video I made yesterday. Okay? Confirmation. She said, Mom, she said, if someone say this, quote, unquote, she get on here, she can, I tell her, get on her comment if she can. She said, everybody needs someone to talk to. And if somebody say they don't, they tell them the darn lie. I don't care. People are lying if they say they don't. Because if it ain't you, it's someone else. Again, this ain't about a relationship, but that's part of it, okay? If you can't talk to your significant other, why would you go and talk to someone else? You go talk to your brother, your sister, your mom, a friend, okay? And that's what I'm learning. I don't care if I need someone to talk to, and it's not because you want to talk to someone to complain. You want to talk to somebody because oftentimes people that suffer, here we go. This is my story. When people suffer from anxiety and overwhelmness and all that, you need to talk. My mom used to say, I'm not going to put the person's name on, but she used to say, such and such can talk me out of this, that. And even though it can be hereditary, a lot of times you get these conditions and things like that because of trauma, things you've been through, okay? And it can be reversed, but it's almost like a baby taking steps. You got to take steps. Don't rush no process for nothing. You rush your process for you only, okay? Have a good day, Jewel.